What is going on YouTube? The Creative Investor here. You guys already know the deal. Hit the like button and subscribe for me if you keep it real. Now, we got a lot to go over in this video. A lot of crazy things happen in the stock market today, and quite frankly, most of you guys, it's probably the most crazy day you guys have seen in the markets. Now, we need to talk about the plays that I made, how you guys can profit from this, and specifically go over some technical analysis and some price action going forward with NIO, PLTR, Workhorse, and AMC. So if you guys want to stick around and stay tuned for that, I think you'll get something useful out of this video. And also hit me down below in the comments what your guys' opinions are on these companies and what trades you guys are making. I respond to every comment, so go ahead and start the conversation down there. Also, if you're new to the channel and this is your first time watching a video of mine, we are calling out events before they happen. I called out CCIV February 20th saying that it is a little over bolstered, and if something comes out negative towards the company, that 55% of shares are owned by institutions, so we could see some price level and some volatility hitting the company, and that is exactly what happened, and they are down around 40% today. We called out the stock market correction coming 3 weeks ago. So if that's something you guys are interested in, getting the news first before any other channel is reporting it, while also being the most honest channel out there, I'm not pumping stocks. I'm telling you guys good long-term trades and long-term investments. If they're shitty, I'm going to call it out for you guys no matter who likes it or who dislikes it. So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, go ahead, hit the sub button like I said in the beginning, turn on notifications so you see this as soon as possible. Time is of the essence, especially in 2021 and going forward. Now, we have a lot to cover in this video, so I don't want to make it a 30-minute video, so we're gonna jump right into that. Now, I know you guys' time is valuable and we have no time to waste time in 2021, like I always say on this channel. So briefly, if you guys do not want to stick around for the options and the stocks that I bought today and sold, you guys do not have to. I will timestamp that down below where I get to the charting and the price action going forward with these companies. So a lot happened in the market today, and I know most of you guys are feeling the same pain I was at 9:30 this morning. At 9:50 a.m. actually, I was down almost 17% just for the day, around 23% for the week. So all in all, it's been a very brutal last couple of days, and I'm going to show you guys what trades I made and then go into some technical analysis with these companies. I did have quite a bit of capital on disposal today. I had about $5,000 of capital to deploy because if you're on this channel, I warned you guys of this exact thing coming to the markets. So if you're on this channel, you were prepared for it. If not, then you were probably caught off guard. But I did make a lot of trades today, and first I'm going to show you guys the options. Now, I bought a PLTR $50 call today for $845. You can see 8 hours ago it's up about 10%, 78 bucks. The trade I made today was this NIO $100 call expiring January 20th, 2023. And I really like this one because it was trading at such an insane discount. Now for a leap to be down when I bought it at down 30%, for a 2-year out leap, that is insane, guys. That is something you do not want to pass up if you get opportunities like that. And I literally bottom ticked it at the lowest price it was. I'm surprised I actually got filled at that price and somebody was willing to sell me that contract at that price. So I bought it at $990. It is up $318 for the day, or up 32.12%. Now this brings me to another thing. I want to make a Discord. If you guys would like to get in on it for free, I'm basically just going to send out buy, sell alerts, what I'm looking at, news events that come up throughout the day, and I'm going to do that totally for free. If enough of you guys comment down below and actually want that and want to use that, you guys will be able to source information as well, and hopefully help each other out in general. So let me know down below if you guys want to do that, but we have a lot more other stocks to go over, stocks and options, and I bought a lot today, so I want to keep going on this list because it really is a list. So those are the only two longer dated options I bought, and I just wanted to do that to take advantage of some of the stocks I really think that will excel in the next couple of years and get a bunch of time on them while I can. Now, getting into the stocks that I own, and I pretty much averaged up on a lot of these because I was up so much on them, but nevertheless, when you see a 20% pullback in companies that are just great companies and going to be around a while, then you want to take advantage of that. So I bought Gores Holding 10 shares at $19.22, which is going to turn into Matterport. If you guys are unaware, Matterport right now is set to 10x their revenue by 2024-2025. So huge growth opportunity coming to that company. But I did buy, averaged up on PLTR. I got in on IPO day. I think my average was $10.50. Now my average is $17. So I did add to that. I bought 5 shares at $26. Churchill Capital, I wanted to average up on this like I said, but this is going to be a slowly add in and build up my position. 10 shares at $38.65. Originally I bought in at $18.50. Social Capital, Heterosphobia, the fifth or whatever, I botch that word every time. That is Chamath's SPAC, and that is going to turn into SoFi. And SoFi and anything really finance, fintech, investing, because now they have investing platform where you can invest in stocks and stuff. All that is super good and super great going forward. A lot of younger generations are super into finance. Since basically March, when the stock market crashed and everybody realized they can make money in the stock market, everybody's doing that now, which is great, and I think it will benefit all these companies. Now Chamath is legendary. He's cool guy, just legendary guy. But anyways, 25 shares at $18.93, and that was actually cheaper. I was buying this at $25 a share, so I will gladly pick up 25 shares, drop $500 on it at $18.93. AMD, I bought 3 shares, and then I bought 2 shares at $81, pretty much $81 a pop. Spent about $400 and some dollars there, 400 and some change there. The calls, and then I sold the AAL $27 calls, $730. I made $20 profit, and I'm not gonna lie, I just wanted the capital to take advantage of the discounted stocks and options that I seen, and overall that was a very, very good move. So like I said, this would be something that would be called out in the Discord if that is something you guys want me to do. Now, some of these other ones, these are old, but those are my moves today. I could add up how much I spent, but it was thousands of dollars. So this was definitely a great buy opportunity to get in on some of these great companies, and I hope you guys did as well. Let me know down below what stocks you guys bought. But now, if you guys were waiting for the technical analysis, that is what we're going to get into right now. Alright, so first chart we're going to look at is AMC, and to be totally clear and transparent here, I have not played AMC in quite a while, since around this level when it was around $9. So I am not making a position in this or a trade in this. If you were going to, I think I would let it consolidate out a little bit and test where it's really going to start chilling out at, because it really just held this $5.50 level mark and consolidated for quite a while now, about two to 3 weeks. So I'm not making a trade on it, but if you were to make a trade on it, your first level of resistance is going to be about $9.30 a share. So I would expect this to trade sideways a little bit. You see we are down almost 4% in after hours, but if we can break this $9 mark, it will be very, very bullish sign. Now, we did get a lot of buy volume coming in. Basically every single candle is buy volume, so we have heavy buy volume coming in, so that is overall bullish. But just for me alone, I like making trades on long-term companies that I think will do good regardless of the hype, the news, the short squeeze, any of that. So it's not my kind of trade. You can make money here, and I encourage you guys to do that if that's what you're looking for. They are a potential buyout candidate, so that looks very promising. Now, just be very mindful that this could go either way, so have a stop loss. I would probably keep the stop loss at 50 cents, $5.50, like I said, and then it's pretty much going to bounce in between here. If it breaks out and holds this level, it will be looking very good, and if you're not in this, then I would look to get in this once you find a bottom. Now we are looking at NIO, and I really like what I see, guys. Like, I really like this. It looks like we found a bottom, and this puts us back to December 31st. That is where we were at, actually December 30th. That puts us to where we are at today. So that basically erased almost 3 months worth of gains on the company in 2 days. So that is a very, very big overreaction. Actually, yeah, that puts us back to December 30th. So that is a very big overreaction. So we are at this level right now, right? And I think our first resistance level, which will turn into our new support level, will be around the $55 marker. And I'm gonna just make a marker right here too. So I think we're easily going to pass $55. I think this is going to be the pre-anticipatory run up until earnings. So I think we'll go over $55. We'll be in the $55 to $60 range, which we topped out at $67 up here back January 11th. So I think we're going to consolidate around there and find a bottom around $55 a share. Now, if earnings are good and investors like what they hear, we could get a buy the room or sell the news event. So if you have short-term plays, I would personally not hold them through earnings. But if you're feeling ballsy and you're feeling good about it, right now is the best time to get in on call options right now. So if that's what you're looking for, it is a great time for that. But I do expect the trajectory to continue. Let's say we consolidate out till about here come earnings. I think we're looking at somewhat like that, unless we gap up, and this is gonna get a little bit messy, guys, but unless we gap up, I would expect us to be around here come earnings. If we gap straight up, then we're looking at something like that, and that would put us over the $67 prior high. Now, this looks very good, and right now would be the time to buy calls on this. If you're going to buy calls, I wouldn't wait until we get closer to earnings or after earnings, none of that. You can, but you're gonna get the most out of premium if you buy them sooner, like right now. So that is my opinion on it. It's not a recommendation. That is what I see looking for NIO. I do not see it going back down to $44 and test this prior support level. I just do not see that happening, and I would be very, very shocked if that happens. When it comes to Palantir, that's what we're looking at now. It looks super bullish as well, and that is why I made so many trades on these companies. Actually bought options and shares with most of these stocks. Now, our real true and tried support level is going to be around $23. Now, I do not see us gapping back down to this level. So I think our true support level from this point on is going to be where we're at right now, around $26 a share. That's why I really felt confident in buying this company. Now, let's say we've already had earnings, so there's no real major catalyst that has happened. But like I said in the prior video, ARK Invest and Kathy Wood, when they invest in a company, I like to say it's the ARK effect. Now, during this specific time she bought was a day before this mini correction happened, and it has not had time to bake in and actually price in what she said and the good things and her position in the company. So I think we just do create a subtle trend line going forward, looking something like that, or maybe quite possibly going up a little bit more and then consolidate out a little bit and then do something like that. That is my price prediction for Palantir. I see us by the $38 mark, our prior level where we topped out, in the next 1 to 2 weeks. I think this was a very much overreaction. People just started selling everything for no apparent reason, and it really doesn't make any sense. So that's where we can profit from it as traders and investors. So that is what I see from Palantir in the next week or two. We will be looking at the $38 mark. Because we just straight sold off. There's no reason for this. There's nothing. If anything, and this is going to get a little bit more dirty, but we're looking at least hitting $30 in the next week, and that's even underestimating this company. I'm thinking $35 a share at least in the next week or two. At least. Correct me if I'm wrong if you guys see something I don't when looking at this chart, but that's what I see. And the next and final stock we're looking at is Workhorse, and I saved this to the end for a reason. I know you guys are not gonna like what I have to say about Workhorse, but I have never been a fan of the company. I think there's too much hype revolving this one contract, and it's just quite frankly not worth it as a risk to reward level. Now, today was so bad for the company. They ended up not getting the USPS or UPS contract, so that really tanked the company, and we were down 47.46%, and now we're down 8.29% in the after hours, down to what it looks like $12.50, if I'm seeing that correct. Yeah, so it is not looking good for the future of Workhorse, guys. So I feel bad if you guys bought this in the $40 range. You got destroyed. And comment down below if you guys did. Definitely want to hear about your story. What'd you do? Did you get out? Are you buying more? What are you guys doing? But really, when it comes down to it, I think we bottom out when everything's said and done around the $15 mark. But it's really hard to say with this because it was so long ago we were actually there. I say so long ago, but it was November when we were at $15 a share. And then we've kind of ripped up since then. So if we can hold above $15 a share, that looks pretty good. And we'll probably consolidate out. In my honest opinion, I do not want to lie to you guys. So please don't hate me or anything. Don't roast me in the comments like you guys typically do if I say something you don't like. But I think we level out around $15, right? And I'll just continue this trend line, $15. But this is where I do not like to say this, because a lot of people do not like hearing what they don't want to hear, and this is why a lot of other YouTubers don't talk about this stuff, because it gets so much hate. But I quite frankly don't care and want the best for you guys. I think we trade like this. Yeah, down to about $8 to $10 a share. That's where I see the true bottom of Workhorse after this contract fell through. You can make money off this. You can trade this. If I were to trade this, I would look at some longer term leaps, because the premiums got destroyed from this drop. Or I would even look at some puts if you guys have shares and want to try to protect yourself a little bit and hope for the best. But that is the best charting I could give on Workhorse, just because there is not really much to go off of. We bottomed out at $15 and then $14 and then $13, and I really looked at this chart for a while trying to determine what I think would happen, and I've came to the conclusion that we are going to see a bounce level, a support level around $15 a share, and then I think we will gradually trade down to the $8 to $10 bottom mark. Now that is not very good if you were invested in Workhorse, and comment down below if you were and how you guys maneuvered this. Do you guys take the L, or are you buying more? What are you guys doing? But that is all I have for you guys in this video, all my traders and investors. I hope your portfolio recovered like mine did. If it did not, comment down below. I respond to every comment, so make sure you guys go ahead and do that. If you want to be a part of the community and the channel and want to be in on the Discord, comment that down below as well. But until next time, guys, I will see you guys later. Peace out.